Well, fuck it. Um, if I'm going to be the only one who keeps Sad alive, so be it. And Sam, thank you, Sam. I know I was absent without leave for a while. I know people are busy. Fuck it. I'm here. I feel weird. Physically weird. I got this thing, the iPhone. My wife got it for me for my birthday. And since then, I think I've been just like, staring at it too much, getting eye strain and epilepsy. I think I've given myself epilepsy. I mean, probably not, but maybe. I mean, I haven't swallowed my tongue or anything, but I don't know what epilepsy feels like. I haven't had any fits or seizures, but it's probably epilepsy. And you can see that I look tired because I feel tired. I sort of feel exhausted from travel and just getting on and off airplanes and doing shows and staying up very late, playing words with friends. Excuse me. Because I can't sleep, because I'm stressed out, because I want to be very good at my job, and I'm not at the moment. But it's so good to be home, even though my family isn't here. Maybe that's why it's good to be home. Not true. They're in Minnesota, and I'll be joining them later in the week. But right now I'm in the wilds of Connecticut. I'm so happy to be here. I was just trying to think of whether I should end or not. But I guess, I'll just check in about progress that I've been making on the comedy, the stand-up front. It's been very strange because I feel like I'm in a process of reinventing myself, which sounds very contrived, but it's not. Because I had a kind of epiphany, or a realization, really. Not really an epiphany, because it wasn't something that I discovered. It was something that was brought to my attention by Mark Maron and Mike Birbiglia, which is that a lot of people think I'm just a fucking douchebag. And have always thought that. And for years, I sort of played this kind of smug character on stage, and sort of assumed that people would be able to differentiate between that and an actual human being. And in fact, they don't. And they sort of think, oh, that guy's just an asshole. And then it occurred to me that that's not who I want to be. Professionally, unprofessionally, amateurly, off stage, on stage, I can do that maybe a little bit, but I don't only want to be an asshole. And so I've been trying to sort of figure out ways to not be an asshole on stage and with my comedy, and it's been surprisingly hard. I call that stuff my tricks and Jim Crackery, and I'm trying to lose the Jim Crackery a little bit and just be a little bit more honest. And you know this because it's what I've been talking about, but it's interesting putting it into practice and getting up on stage and not being funny because you no longer have your Jim Crackery to rely on. The bags from which you pulled your tricks, you meaning me, I pulled my tricks, are no longer fun bags. Fun bags are sometimes tits, but they're no longer fun, these bags, and so I'm changing bags, and until I find my new bag, I don't know who the fuck I am. And that is the work, and that is the process, and that is the craft, and ultimately I hope that is the fun, but, there are times these days, in doing some of these shows, where it doesn't feel like very much fun. But overall, I feel like it's a positive direction in which to head.